get some market news here. Dwayne Thomas, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, McGraw.
All right, so I don't explain yesterday. We were up all day, and then I looked after the close, and we were down. What happened?
Well, not actually down. We just were down from the top.
Oh, okay.
So yesterday, the market started the day up over 200 points, as you said. Then at 1 o'clock our time, the Fed announced interest rates going up 0.25%, which was completely expected.
Right.
And then the new Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, had his news conference and answered questions, which I thought he did a pretty good job for the most part. But it's hard to say. The market just slowly had this Chinese water torture the rest of the day and kept dropping. And so we finished up 45 points at the end of the day. So a positive day, but, you know, we got the announcement we expected. There was no new announcement, but the market's like, it's nothing special.
All right, there you go. Well, you're special. We like you, so that's more important. Now, the big news of this morning is tariffs on China. What are you thinking? What are the markets saying?
The market doesn't really like it. You know, what's coming out of D.C. is $50 billion direct tariffs on China. This is the first real direct action at China. You know, we had the steel and aluminum tariffs announced a week ago, a week and a half ago, whenever that was, and realize China only ships of our incoming steel, 3% comes from China. So that was definitely, everybody thought that's on China, but it really wasn't on China, and that's come out after the fact that it really didn't impact China that much. This is $50 billion directly at China, and a lot of it's because China has long time totally disrespected intellectual property, which is a fancy way of saying patents. They disrespected, you know, some of the protection with technology companies and copying stuff, and of course hacking in to get more information or technology or to get trade secrets. And I think basically we're saying we're fed up with it.
Problem, though, is a lot of people are saying retaliation, right? We're going to do this, they're going to do something. We just don't know what it is.
No one ever wins in a complaining war at another person. It doesn't work in society. Clearly, it's not worked politically. It's not a healthy situation with this. You know, so is it really going to be that harsh, or is it negotiating tactics to get a better understanding and more respect?
We'll have to wait and see. Nobody wins a trade war. All right, so markets today, how do they look? Well,
based on the news right there with that, and you said no one really wins, market looks down 180 points to start the day. It's a light day of news, so this is what's there.
Yeah.
A big part of what we've had early this year, we had a lot of good news. Bonuses for people, corporate earnings, the tax cuts, all those things that are positive for companies. Lately, we've just been a lack of good news. And when you have a lack of good news, sometimes we focus on the negative.
Well, I got good news for you. You're with us tomorrow to finish out the week, right?
Absolutely.
That's great news. That should do wonders for the market. Dwayne Thomas, Senior Vice President of Investments and Branch Manager of the Clayton branch of Stifel Nicholas. Dwayne, have a good day. Thanks.
Thank you much.
644.